couple of fast tracks, gets you on 4 different rides. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
Cheers. That's all right.
Thanks very much.
What's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome back to the channel. We join us today at Alton Towers Theme Park. We're going to spend the day going around the rides and attractions. Now we actually spent the whole day here yesterday, didn't we? Had a really good time. Didn't bother doing any filming. Wanted to spend the day just with me and the family with no interruptions with filming. But today you've got me all to yourselves. But we also spent the night in the luxury tree houses, and how nice was that?
Nice.
Really good, really nice. And if you want to see what that accommodation is like, I'll put a link in the description, and I'll also put a link hopefully at the top of the screen so you can go and check that out for yourselves. Right, we're currently heading on over to our first ride of the day, which is... Anyone know? Gangsta Granny. Now, I've not personally been on it yet, but you have?
Yeah.
And what do you think of that?
I had the pleasure of queuing for over an hour yesterday to get on it.
Yeah, but what do you think of it?
I like it.
You think it is good?
Yeah.
Kids ride.
Whether you're going to like it or no, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's kids ride, but a lot of people say it is good, so we shall see when we get there. Unfortunately, can't take you guys on the rides. It's just the rules of the park, but you know, we'll tell you exactly our thoughts on it once we get off. So after a 20-minute walk, we have finally arrived at Gangsta Granny. Now this area, before they put the Gangsta Granny ride in, was looking a bit tired, a bit run down, but they've since spruced up a little bit and it just looks a more attractive area. So this is one of 2 kids areas. You've got a real nice area called CBeebies Land, which is more for younger children, but this is for slightly older children. Now that used to be a 4D cinema, such a shame they got rid of that. And you've got a shop just there, new shop for the ride. Then the ride itself just over here, got ride entrance. Queue times have been pretty long, as you can expect for a new ride. So we joined the queue for about an hour now. Right, moving inside now. Queue's not been too bad, has it? It's gone down quite quick.
No, yesterday it was well slow.
So yeah, there's a queue line there. I ain't taking that long. And got to put masks on now. Don't forget your mask.
Put it on my hand.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you have got to wear masks when you're indoors. So I'm going to pop mine on now. You've got all these screens just there to divide everyone as you walk through. You've got things to keep the kids entertained as you go around as well. Little things to read and stuff like that. Pictures and whatnot, like little riddles to solve and puzzles. So yeah, it's all good for little ones and all that, because you know what they're like when you've got a long queue and all that, they get bored pretty quick.
On behalf of Her Royal Majesty, welcome one and all to the Royal Alton Hall.
Right, finally near the front.
Detective PC Fudge will be heading up the investigation.
Right, so off the ride now and straight into the shop here.
Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to Raj's shop. How are we all today?
Very well, thanks.
Yes. Did you enjoy the shop? Did you enjoy the ride?
Yeah, very
Yes.
good.
And did you get away with the crown jewels?
We did.
You did.
Yeah.
Can we go into business? Well, we'll split the costs.
Yeah, oh yeah, it sounds like
The
a good
beefy
deal.
eaters don't need to know that we're selling in the shop though, okay? We'll sell the crown jewels. We've already got a lot here. Brand new crown jewels straight from the tower. And I've got a deal on for you all today. Buy one, get none free. Just for you.
What an offer that is.
Saw you come in and I thought I'll get the deals on for you.
Right, so we're off the ride now, and what did you think? I thought
I
it
know
was,
what it's like.
well,
So
what did you
on
think?
it.
Yeah, I thought it was good in all fairness. What do you
like
think
it,
it was
Josh?
like? You thought it was good? Yeah, I thought it was a good ride. Little uns seemed to enjoy it. So it's a combination on that ride of projection mapping, just general normal sort of projectors, theming.
A lot of noises.
Yeah, lots of noises and
Smoke.
smoke and all that. Yeah, lots of visual effects. And yeah, I thought it was good. It's only a very short ride, isn't it? But they make the most of what there is there. So, you know, the car that you're in spins around quite a few times, things like that. And it can seat up to 8 people at a time. Right, now that we've got that Gangsta Granny out of the way, I think it's time we hit some of the big rides, don't you think? Such as Smiler. Now, I expect the ride time is going to be pretty long for this, so let's head on down and see what the times are. Right, so looking on this board here, we got a 50-minute wait. 50-minute wait. I ain't waiting that long, are you?
No.
Do you want to wait that long? No. Do you want to wait that long?
No.
I ain't having that. Go on then, let's get them out. What have we got? Yeah, we have got a bucket load, and I mean a bucket load of fast tracks. We've got gold ones, we've got silver ones, we got ones that we were given for staying in the accommodation last night. Yeah, I'll spin them around, let's have a look what we got.
What we're using.
So yeah, totals up, we've got 122 individual rides. So lucky enough, apart from that Gangsta Granny, we ain't really got to queue up for anything all day. So, you know, happy days. So let's head on down and get on the ride. Now, it's no secret that we absolutely love this ride, don't we? We all absolutely love it, think it's great. It's like this and Nemesis are the two favourites, ain't they? Always starting to get on this one, but again, we don't normally have fast tracks, and you know, it's a bit of a nightmare when it's such a long wait. So we probably only get to go on it generally maybe once or twice in a visit, but hopefully this time, pretty much all day riding on it. So yeah. Good times, and here is the entrance over here just for the fast track. Again, we can't take you on the ride, but I'll show you a little bit of inside. It's 4 of us.
Lovely. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Lovely. Head up, sir. Make sure you stay some distance and enjoy.
Yeah, well, cheers. So the one thing about this ride is you need to get on the front row or second row. 3rd and 4th rows ain't very good, are they? So we are praying for 1st or 2nd, hopefully the 1st. Oh right, you figured it out. Oh no, it's row 2. He's already figured it out. What a nightmare. Would have been nice having row 1, but still 2's better than 3 or 4.
Join us.
Right, well that's the ride over and done with. Good ride? Thought it was good. What about you?
I thought it was good too.
Good? Good?
Like always.
Yeah. Just like always, cracking ride. And yeah, having those fast track just makes it feel even better. You know, we've done our time queuing up on that ride. We have queued up, well, it's got to be days worth, hasn't it? Literally stood there, you know, so it's not like we ain't put in the effort before. So it's just nice to, for a change, to just go straight to the front and straight on the ride. It just makes it feel a lot better, obviously, you know, who wouldn't enjoy it? But yeah, if you ever do come to Alton Towers, Smiler is a cracking ride to go on. It's not the most forceful ride, I'd say, going. It looks like it's going to be a lot worse than what it is. You know, you're spending half your time upside down. On it, the most loops in the world roller coaster, it's 14, is it? So yeah, if you don't like going upside down, probably not the ride for you. But if you do, then it probably is. Now, what we're going to head on to next? Oblivion? Oblivion?
Yep.
Okie dokie. So Oblivion is this one just there with the drop.
Side exits are now one way only.
Cameras are strictly forbidden whilst riding Oblivion.
Hiya.
For some things, there is no rational explanation.
Right, another ride down, and wasn't impressed with that one. Been on it loads of times, normally enjoy it. I don't know, I didn't get this sort of stomach churning sort of feeling with that one. What about you? No, maybe it's just we're riding it so often and that. It's just a single drop, it's a very short coaster. Normally good, but like I said, I think because we've ridden it so many times that just not sort of getting that feeling in the pit of your stomach, which is a bit of a nightmare because obviously you come here for all those sort of thrills. Right, so whilst we're in the area, you and you just went on that, and what Alton Towers has done, it brought in, what's it, four sort of like fairground rides to just help with the capacity sort of flow due to like the COVID restrictions and that. And what did you think of it?
Different.
Now take your mask off.
Different.
But good way?
Yeah.
Looked quite good. And you thought it was good?
I think they should keep them here.
So you think
Yeah.
they should stay? So even like in a theme park with, you know, big sort of coasters like that, you know, you lot think just a simple fairground ride like that is still worth keeping. They're spread out at different parts of the park though, ain't they? So I think there's one sort of over by Nemesis,
By Rita.
one by Rita, which we'll be going over to in a minute. So we'll have a look at the other ones as we head round the park. The next ride up is Spinball Whizzer, and yesterday we came on this, and I had my most intense ride that I've ever had on it. It's pretty full on. as the name suggests, it spins around, and yeah, it's just really intense, really pulls some G's, and hopefully we'll get the same sort of intense ride today. Now again, it's not the biggest ride in the world, this coaster, but the thrill factor more than makes up for its size. So let's head on through the fast track lane. Well, trying to get me breath back. What is that ride like? That's well intense. I've got to say, that's probably the best ride I've had so far today. Yeah, really intense, and the great thing about it is it's just completely random, isn't it? You get a different ride every single time, where the other ones can get, you know, you get acclimatised. It's such a bit like Oblivion said, don't get that feeling in your pit in your stomach. This, you just don't know when it's coming, do you know what I mean? You get some really intense, some not so intense, but that pretty good. Both held our hands up, didn't we? And it is quite hard sometimes to hold your hands up, because again, you don't know which direction you're going to be going next. So if you are coming to Alton Towers, I highly recommend Spinball Whizzer. It's sort of marked up as like a larger kid-sized ride, isn't it, I'd say? But you know, make no mistake about it, it is one for the big boys as well. Right then, guys, so what ride do you think we should go on next?
Probably head over Nemesis direction.
Nemesis direction? Yep. Yeah, so we're going to head over towards Nemesis then. And what else is over there? Galactica?
Yeah.
So yeah, Galactica, and one of those new flat rides as well, which we'll go and check out. But whilst we're just walking over, let me just show you guys a bit the grounds to Alton Towers here. Now they have just recently had an event called Mardi Gras that ended yesterday. Would have loved to have shown you guys that, but like I said, I wanted to spend a day with the family. So they did have some like trade stalls set up there for like food and drink and that, but they do still have the tables left out. We've got a stage just over there, as you can see, which has music going and all sorts of other sort of entertainment. Then we have the towers in the background, and love to go over there and actually have an explore around. If we've got time today, I may do so, but I'm not making any promises, because you would like to rather spend the time on the big rides. But if we get a bit bored, then we'll head on over and take a look. But yeah, it's just a nice area to come and relax, eat your food and stuff like that, because you can bring your own food in. I'm right in saying that, aren't I? But you can bring your own food in there. So you know, if you want to do it on a budget, not everyone has got the money to, you know, pay out to these theme parks for their, you know, food and drink that is on site, because, you know, it quite often is expensive. So, you know, bring a packed lunch along and do it on the cheap. Quite often you can get like deals to come into parks like this for the day. I know with Alton Towers, what is it? It's normally on like boxes of cereal and things like that, like 2-for-1s and that. Don't ever pay the on the gate price. You are a mug if you just rock up and, you know, just hand over your money. There's always a deal going. Like I said, just look in the papers and that sort of thing. Always like 2-for-1 in it. So yeah, you normally can get in for, probably works at 25 to 30 quid each, I'd say. And you can also get a pass to come back the second day. Normally costs you about a tenner. So again, another way to save a few quid there. You all right? Right, so change of plans. We can't be bothered to walk. We're going to catch the Skyride, which is basically a cable car, and get over to Nemesis that way. Cheers. and we are off on the Skyride. Now if me wife or their mum was with us, she'd be absolutely loving it, wouldn't she? She absolutely cannot stand heights, and she thinks this is the most scary thing in the whole of Alton Towers. So we get some really good views. Again, if you come in, really recommend this just to get a good sort of feel for the park. Get to see rides from a different angle. So we've got Wicker Man there, which we'll be going on later. That's their latest coaster that they've got, all wooden construction there. And yeah, again, we've got fast tracks for that. Again, how many hours have we stood there in the freezing cold? In the winter, getting hot chocolate halfway round. And we've been in there burning in the summer. So we've done it all, we've put in the hours. So I don't feel guilty about having some fast track passes for a change. Don't forget. Alright, cheers. Heading into the Nemesis zone now then. And I'd say, what, most intense ride of the park? I mean, Spinball Whizzer good, but this thing is proper forceful. So the queue goes all the way up here, which normally it doesn't for a long time before COVID. It would just sort of extend back to just up there. But now, because you know you're meant to have social distancing, even though, as you can see, there ain't much of that going on. You know, they've got to spread the line out a bit more, keeping you 2 meters apart, which obviously extends that queue line quite a bit. So hopefully we'll just join in just down here. Yeah, right. So just here is where we hand over our fast track passes, and still got a little bit of a queue, but not too much at all. Nemesis down, and thoughts on that one?
It was alright.
I'd say it was an average one for Nemesis. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a real forceful ride, but it was a average forceful one for me, that one. What did you think? Yeah, good. Leon?
Yeah, it was alright.
Alright, so what are we going to go on next? That one, that flat one over there?
If it's not flying.
Right, let's go and check it out. So we've got 2 of them on this ride, which is Funk and Fly. As you've probably guessed, this is another one of their static ones that they've brought in to reduce the queues. I remember this from back in the day, and it was quite a good ride. And if I remember rightly, it was called Super Trooper. Okie dokie. So how was Funk? Is it Funkin' Fly? You could get into serious trouble saying that one wrong, couldn't you? So good for a flat ride, yeah. So what are we going to go on next?
Probably Galactica.
Galactica, yeah. Right, let's head on over there. And something real dodgy is going on around there. I don't know what. I think they think I'm up to no good or something. Because when they're on that ride, I just thought, how many security was it? Yeah, but like 4 or 5 security have like sort of come up and like sort of discreetly surrounded me, was like looking at what I was doing. Like, what can you be doing wrong, you know, with me kids and everything, but there you go. So yeah, they sort of come and surrounded me, then someone had one over the other side, they're all like staring at me as well. Yeah, a bit intimidating to have full security come up. But there you go. I'm not clearly doing anything wrong, so they sodded off. No, actually they're over here now. So it'll be interesting when we go past now if they're all going to be start looking at me again. So anyway, we are now heading on down to Galactica. As you can see, there you go, just all walk past me again. Bit weird, but there you go. Something very dodgy's going on. It's definitely called for me, but there you go. So I'm not a big fan of this ride. What's your thoughts on it?
I quite like it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting. That's the main entrance. Fast track. That just proves we're not used to having the fast tracks. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this ride, but you know, it's just sort of like another one to tick off. It's a little bit too slow. I don't like the feeling on my chest because you know it's a coaster where you lie forward, so you puts a lot of pressure on your chest, and I don't like the feeling of that. Maybe because I've got a bit of a big chest, it may not feel the same for other people, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of that feeling. But they want to go on it, so that's what we're going to do. Right, next ride then, the Congo River Rapids. Well, you said you wanted to get wet today, so hopefully
You'll be getting wet.
Yeah, it seems to be me the one that's always getting stitched up on this ride when it comes to getting a soak in. Yeah, it probably is that.
It's not staying in the
Yeah.
Yes,
So expect me to be coming off dripping. Right, so we just got off the rapids, and I didn't actually get a single drop on me, but did you get any on you?
Yeah.
A little bit? You?
Nope.
No? You?
Most even then.
Yeah, probably the most, but even that wasn't very much at all. Bit lame that ride, and it's such a shame. But now we're going to head on to the Runaway mine train. This is one for the little ones, but still, it's a good laugh, isn't it? Especially when the operator sends it round more than the 2 times that it's normally allocated. So let's crack on and see how many times we get sent round this time.
Yeah.
All the kids are screaming for another go round, and they've got it. Right, we are now at Wicker Man, and here is the ride just there. And again, we're going to be using the fast tracks. Now, I know you guys are going to probably think, well, this guy's a right big head. flashing all his fast tracks around, but I think I'm a decent guy, so what I'm going to be doing is giving away a couple of these fast track passes, which entitles each person to 4 different rides, and I'm just going to find an unsuspecting member of the public, or 2 of them, and just give them away absolutely free. So let's go make someone's day. Don't want to kill for 35 minutes, do you really? Want to join us for free at the front? A couple of fast tracks, gets you on 4 different rides. Absolutely fun. Thank you. Cheers. That's all right.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Yeah, got Alton Towers as well. No worries. There you go. I'm a man of my word. That's Wicker Man done, and those people were pretty chuffed, weren't they, to get those tickets. When we got further down the queue line there, they stopped us and said thanks once again, so it's nice to have someone who actually appreciated me giving them those tickets there, and that was a highlight of the ride. It's, you know, always nice to do nice things for nice people. But yeah, the ride itself, I enjoyed it. You found it a little bit rough, didn't you? You said one of the corners, wasn't it? Yeah, a bit fast, and you're a bit jerky on one of the bends, isn't it? You know, it could do you necking, couldn't it? You know, if you catch you off guard, sort of thing. But anyway, we are now heading off to Smiler to get another run in, and if we're lucky, we're going to try and have a go on Hex if time allows it. Right, so just on the way over to Smiler, and rest of the family have seen that the characters are all stood over there with nothing to do, so my partner's taking my daughter over there, and look, they're all gone flocking over. They suddenly got a customer. That's going to make her day, that is. Yeah, every single character to herself. Normally you'd have to queue up to see one of them, let alone get the whole bunch to yourself. Yeah, good, ain't they, the staff here and that, in all fairness. We've got one waving over there to us. But yeah, they really do get into it, you know. It must be a bit of a nightmare when you're doing it all day long, you know, but in all fairness, these people do keep it up, and you know, are real cheery and that, and that's why we love coming here, you know. All the staff are so nice, you know, like when we stayed last night, the concierge people, everyone we just met was all friendly. The people who even brought us the food that we ordered, really nice. You know, I would highly recommend coming to Alton Towers. You know, they're not paying me or anything like that, you know, they're not gifting me anything at all. That's just, you know, my honest opinion of what this park is like. What was that like? Did you have all the characters to yourself? It's like a personal appearance, wasn't it? And here we are at Smiler. Well, not really, because we are in fact back home. Because unfortunately the battery went flat on the camera, so we're going to be wrapping it up in our living room. But I thought I'd just ask you guys, you know, what rides we all enjoyed, and what did you think of the time away? Did we all have a good time at Alton Towers? Yeah. So working around the room then, what was your favourite ride that you went on? I think I know which yours is, but what was it? Go on, you say?
Mine.
The Mine Train. And yours?
Smiler.
Smiler for you? You didn't really go on much, but what was your favourite that you did go on?
Nemesis.
Nemesis. Shut up, you blagger. Probably the Mine Train. It was good laugh. You got a few goes on that, didn't you? Was that?
Mine Train is one of my favourite, but I have been on the Nemesis.
Yeah, you have been. We're talking about what you did go on. We're not having a big discussion about it. So what? Mine Train?
Yeah.
And for you?
I just like Galactica.
But you didn't go on that. We're talking about what you did go on. I reckon it's got to be Spinball Whizzer, wasn't it? No, what was it there? Right, so you're not going to give us an answer, and for you? Nemesis. For me, I've got to say it, I think it's got to be Spinball Whizzer because we had that really intense ride, didn't we, mate? It proper full on. So I'd say as much as I enjoy Smiler and Nemesis, that one ride on Spinball Whizzer, it's so forceful, it's got to be the highlight of the few days away. So anyway, that is a wrap. Now we are going to be going back to Blackpool and Alton Towers when it comes to the Halloween season because we're going to be going to Scarefest at Alton Towers and looking forward to that. Yeah, it should be good. Go on some of those scare mazes. And if I've got time, I will do another video from there when that time comes around. Now, if you have enjoyed this video today, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then please consider doing so. So, thanks very much for joining us today, and hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now. Everyone say bye.